Hey guys, welcome back to Whalen Wires Old Iron. Cut. Hey guys, welcome back to Whalen Wire. Cut. Hey guys, welcome back to Whalen Wires Old Iron. I'm having trouble talking right now. You can see I'm laughing because I've had to start over 3 times because Victor's right over here in the next room and I'm sure he's sitting in there laughing at me and I'm out here talking to myself. So I'm not used to having somebody around when I do these intros. Anyway, I want to talk to y'all about something. We got something pretty exciting that happened on the Dirty Dozen this week. Starting to get it put together and enough of it to bring you a video, but there's something I want to talk to you about first. And if you see behind me these pictures that are scrolling by behind me, let me tell you what that is. A friend of mine, his YouTube name is Lead Sled, and his name is Luke Palioka, and he's up in Maine in the middle of nowhere. And he's up there where transportation is a big deal. He's so far out in the boonies. And the insurance company, he got in some kind of fender bender or something with his pickup, and his insurance company just screwed him over. You know how they are. They're big insurance companies. They'll get a feller down and beat him down to the ground, and then they'll commence to kicking on him, whilst they got him down. It just ain't right. But that's how the big boys work. They pick on the little guy. Anyway, Luke, I was so impressed with the video he did here recently, and I'm going to ask you all to go over and watch this video. Now, Luke has cerebral palsy, and he walks with crutches, but he's not the kind of guy just sitting around with his hand out. No. He'll do something to better himself, and I got a lot of respect for that. He does these drawings, and he makes these calendars. He's quite an artist, as you can see. And he sells these calendars. I don't know how much they are, but I don't think they're very much. He sent me one, and we exchanged some stickers and conversed a little bit. But anyway, what impressed me was he did this video, and I think his channel's monetized now. So, he was talking about this truck and how the insurance, they totaled it, and he's trying to get the money together to fix it because he needs his transportation. And they just did him wrong, But what impressed me was he didn't ask for any money. He just said, would you please watch the video? Maybe share the video. That's all he asked. So I'm impressed by that, and I want to have you guys, if you would, just go over and look at the video, and that'll help him out quite a bit. But what I meant by he's the kind of guy that'll help himself and better himself is he does these calendars, and he's a ski instructor for people with disabilities. Imagine that. Yeah, he's a skier. Our Peak said when he's on the snow, he just floats, man. And so he teaches other people how to float too. And I think that's pretty cool. So if you wouldn't mind, I'm going to put a link to this video. And there's a couple of them there you can watch. There's one on his truck and then one he did talking about his deal with the insurance. And he was just asking people to watch the videos. That's all. So I know y'all will. You're good people. And that don't take much, just one click, and you can watch that video, and that might help him out a little bit. And maybe a couple of you might want to order a catalog. Bleh. I can't even talk tonight. You might want to order a calendar. I think they're pretty cool, and I'm proud to have one. Anyway, let's get on with the video and see all the exciting news around here this week. All right, thanks for being here, guys.
Hey, welcome to Rat Rodding. My name's Whalen Wire, and don't ever do what we do here on this channel.
Well, going down the driveway, minding my own business, and all of a sudden, clank, clank, bang, and I think I wrecked a U-joint. It don't look too good, does it? But what had happened was there was a big old rock about 6 inches diameter in the road under the snow, and I didn't see it, so I hit it, and it's bent this piece out. It's augers hanging up and sheared the pin, of course, which is supposed to do, but I'm going to heat that up, and Victor's going to beat it back into submission. Okay. Noah's here with the little brat, and we're just doing some fine tuning, some final adjustments, minor follow-up adjustments, and one of them being this, get a light.
this this throttle cable. Check out this throttle cable right here. Y'all see that? That's right there. That's one strand. It's held by one strand. I like it. So that is due to snap any second now. Any second that's gonna go. But right now, Noah's out there in the snow digging, trying to dig out that other throttle cable out there. And I don't know how it's going, but it looks cold to me. I ain't going out there too. My toes are already froze from plowing snow. And also, I showed him how to adjust the throttle cable, the clutch cable, excuse me. So we had to just give that a couple turns, and now he knows where that's at, so he can do that if it needs a little bit more. And then, let's see, if he can get that other cable off easy enough, we may, and if he has time, we may swap that out. I think he has to work today. Oh, let's see, what else? Throttle cable, clutch cable, that's about it. We forgot to put this back in. I think this is something for the spare tire to ride in, ride on, in, whatever. I don't know if it goes over the top. I think it goes on the bottom, right there. Yeah, that's where the rim's been riding on it. So I'll see if I can come up with a couple of bolts for that. Yeah, so I won't bore you with that, but he's really happy because it's nice and quiet. No nods or rocking. No tappets clattering and banging, and yeah, it's good. Well, at this very moment, Victor just rolled in from Zacatecas, Mexico, and check this out. He said it makes a noise. Oops. It's probably nothing to worry about, Victor. Let's forget about it. Well, we're gonna get Victor's little truck in here and see what's making that noise. Sounds like maybe a broken shock or something like that. All right, come on in, Victor. You're okay. Come on in. Come on, you clear. Okay. Victor's gonna roll his little S. He's gonna roll his S out. Gonna roll his little S out, and actually gonna park it over there, and I'm gonna get this down and park it over here, and then we're gonna put the S10 on the lift, and we're gonna try and find out what that noise is. That clanging and banging and popping and that very, very loud, rude noise. So, yeah, let's do it.
fix it? We fixed it.
Magic.
We fixed it, Richard. What happened, Victor?
You'll see.
Well, you can't fix it if you don't know what's wrong with it.
Exactly.
Okay.
I was told in one of the videos that I needed to polish these valve covers, clean them up, and I have polished and rubbed and cleaned and polished until I've almost wore the design off. No, it's just that these engines set outside, and this one set out and it's faded. Well, I mean, these valve covers, not this engine. These are not original to this engine. These were 1 year only, 1963, on the GMC 305 V6 engines. And I just happen to have in my hoard, I happen to have 2 engines with these covers on there. So I just thought they just had to go on this rig. Even though they're mismatched, this one's faded, this one's not. This one was under the hood, apparently, and this was out in the open. So it is what it is. But they're still cool. They are cool. And as some of you know, if you've watched the more recent videos, I was able to have some custom fabric printed to match these. And it is pretty cool stuff, is what I'm thinking, because I wanted my seats and my door panels, and depending if I have enough material, maybe a headliner to match that. I just thought it'd be a cool thing to do. So I'm going to set you guys up here and show you what I got going on. Yeah, I'll bring those seats in. I've got my other seat out in the truck, and I'll bring it in and show you guys. Oh, Lordy mercy. Y'all done up and feast your eyes on this. Ain't that something? Just got these back from the upholsterer yesterday. Mighty pleased with the work the guy did. Did an excellent job. Let me go get the other seat. This is kind of a canvas material, washable. It gets greasier if I climb in there with my dirty old coveralls or whatever. Oh, it'll be just fine. It's a rat rod. Who cares? It's a rat rod. These little ties thread through the holes in the back and they tie in place, and then there's some in the bottom. You see that? That's not going anywhere. I'll tie those up and possibly shorten them a tad, but anyway, yeah, I'm happy with it. I'm happy with the job the guy did. You know, it's like I said, it's a rat rod. But that's going to be comfy. Yeah, he added a little bit, which is good, but because that sinks down a little, but that allows you room to slide in over this side. I think I lowered that just the right amount. If I had to take it down a little more, I could, but I think it's going to be great. And the best part of all is how they match these valve covers. That just I don't know why, that just tickles my funny bone. I just think that's awesome. Wish they're a little bit brighter, you know, nothing I can do about that. These are old and faded, but I like it. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get my seats installed, and then I'm going to start working on door panels. I got enough fabric left over. I don't know what to use on those door cards. I've got this stuff. It's kind of thick. I don't know if I should go try and find something else. I don't think so. I think I'll use this. There's enough there to do both doors, more than that, but yeah, might do a headliner as well. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see, but today I think I'm going to work on these. That'll be some fun stuff. So let's install the seats, get those in, take a look, and then we'll start working on these. Sound like a plan? All right, let's do it. I think I'm gonna get that Dirty Dozen back over here on the left. I'm in the middle of doing a pinion seal, and I realized there's two parts to that seal. There's the outer seal, but there's a felt one that goes on the inside, and I guess that's why it was still leaking. Yeah, I need to get it over there and get it on the lift and get that buttoned up. Plus, I need to run a fuel line, and so I can quit using that plastic can, gas can that's hanging up there, hanging against the manifold. I don't know if I ever mentioned the cost of this material. I meant to. I started to, and then I think I got sidetracked. As I often do, you know, my ADD kicks in. But yeah, cost me $100. I figured it's going to be just a fortune to have this stuff custom printed. But let's see if I can. Let's see how dirty I can get it. Let's see if I can drag it around in the dirt. I'll just do my best to get it as dirty as I possibly can before I even get started. I was going for a pair of pliers over there, a pair of scissors over there. Now, yeah, I thought it was going to be a fortune, but $100 for enough material to do the seats, the door cards, and the headliner. And I thought that was pretty reasonable. Now, I don't know if I'll do it or not. I have enough material. If I were so inclined, I could put some of this foam under here and pad those door cards, those door panels. But I don't know. I don't know if that's necessary. Probably not. I'll probably just glue it down. I'll probably put something underneath it and then glue it. So put something. I don't want the glue to seep up through it. But I've got some various adhesives. I'll come up with something. You know well and well. Yes, sir. But first, you know, this is the very, very fun stuff, and I need to savor this. I need to save this until last. I need to get that truck over there, put the pinion seals in it, put the drive shaft back in it, put the oil back in it, and work on a fuel line. I really should do that before I get into this. I'm gonna make myself do it. Yep, I'm gonna do it in proper order, whether I like it or not. I'm gonna force myself. I'm gonna discipline myself. All right. Okay, here we go. Just something to mention real quick about this pinion seal on this old about a 1964 GMC 1-ton. I'm sure Chevrolet's the same thing, but 64, 66, I don't know. I think they run the same all the way up to about 70 or so. I'm not sure on that, but anyway, I did not realize this, but behind this pinion seal, let's see, going this way, there is a little felt seal that goes behind that, and I was not aware of that. This is not true on the 3/4 tons or half tons. The 1-ton has this felt seal, and of course in my digging and prodding and pulling in order to get this out, I gouged up this one pretty good because I didn't know it was in there. It feels like a felt sort of thing, and Napa online showed it. They showed the part number and everything, but my Napa was not able to find it in stock anywhere. But I found it on the internet, a place called Torque King. They had it, so they come two in a package. I don't know why. I guess they figured some hillbilly's gonna screw one up. But anyway, yeah. So if you ever need one of those, and don't forget they're back there because you'll tear it up getting the seal out if you're not aware. At least that's what I did. But you know me. All right, I'm gonna get this thing back in there and put the drive shaft on, and we'll be ready to work on a fuel line. Okay, we've got our stubby little drive shaft installed. Got the pinion seal in, both of them, and we got our pumpkin filled back up with pumpkin juice. So I think that part's all good. I want eventually to get two big oil bath breathers to put on here, and I've got a couple out there, but they're not a matching set. So if I can get on the eBays and find one that matches one or the other of the two that I have, then I'll try and pick one up. That's the plan, anyway. We'll see what happens. Well, we got some pretty good redneckery going on right there. Yeah, that'll work. Redneckery. So I have this little indentation here, this little border. I think I'm just gonna put the door panel inside this, and it's an inch longer at the bottom, but I don't want it up in here where it's gonna get in the way of the handle. And the other side over there, I had to replace all that metal. I was all rusted out, so I don't have this fancy little pattern here, but I'll make them both the same size and measure it up from the bottom and put it in the same place. But I think this is all I'm gonna cover, is just this little area right here. Well, that corner's a little too shallow. It needs to be a little bit sharper turn, but I could live with it. I've got to take a little off at the top or the bottom, but you know, this is the fun stuff right here. Yeah, take a little off right there. There. And about there. Poquito. I think that's getting pretty close. Well, let's see what happened. I don't know if that piping's gonna make that tight turn or not. I'll have to make some little relief cuts in it, little pie cuts probably, but we'll give it a try. I gotta put a straight edge on that and straighten that edge up, but we're getting close. True this edge up. True that edge. Wow. Nice, Victor. Turned out good. Got nice straight edges. She's really close to the same size. Trim this corner a little bit right there, but you know, it's probably close enough for government work. Scissors do not cut this canvas very well. Okay, Victor. I got you, Tay. It's okay. I'm a doctor.
Those are too thick.
I'm a doctor. It's okay. I'm a doctor. Got you, Tay. I got you, Tay. Well, I think I'm going to put a little thing around the edge. Do you remember? Go, member, Victor. All right, here we go. Here we go. Oh, well, we got lots more. If it don't work, we can do it again. I think a little bit on this one, too. Okay. Arriba. It's too much, it don't stick. Or you have to let it dry a little bit first. Let's take a look. Look at that, Victor. What do you think?
It's really good.
Está buena?
Muy.
Muy buena. Okay. When I get the yellow around the outside, the piping,
It'll be better.
it's gonna be bonito. Muy bonito. Oh, ¿dónde están mis tijeras, Victor? Más filo. ¿Este más filo?
Pienso.
Este no bueno. Ok. Chance más filo. Tijeras más filo. Now. Poquito, huh? Let this one dry. For a few minutes. Well, this is proving to be a bit tricky. What I have to do is put the glue down and then put a staple in, but these staples are too long. I don't want them to go all the way through. So I just have to hold the gun up, pop it in a little bit so it doesn't go through the other side. Even if it went through the other side a little, it wouldn't hurt probably. So I'm going to pull them out. Yeah, that one went through a little bit. Well, this camera keeps failing me. It just froze up again. Oh, and these staples are a little too long. So I just put them in a little bit. that deep enough? Okay, where's my punch? Moss. All right. Okay, obviously I gotta pull that off tomorrow, and I've got to go in town and get some more of these grommets. I ran out of those little brass washers. So I gotta pull it off. I'm gonna put one here. And that may be it. I may put one here and here. I don't think so. I think one right there is going to do it, Victor. Really? But in the interest of getting this video out, I'm going to stop right here. I have to do the other side, the other door. And I made a horrible mistake while doing these door panels, door cards. And we'll see how many of you catch it in the video. And then I'll cop to it in the next video, but that one over there I got to redo. Get that down and take a look at it, Victor. So there you go. When you motor stately into the metropolis with your 702 V-12 with your plaid valve covers, and then you open the door, you got this lovely interior. It matches. Sure brighten things up in there. Headliner really set it off. Yeah, this is the fun stuff here. Okay. Yeah, I gotta go get some more hardware tomorrow, but for right now, we'll call it good.
Okay, that'll do it for this one. We'll see you real soon right here on Whalen Wire's Old Iron, and until we do, you know I appreciate you.